Hey everybody, and thanks for watching Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to take these quite old but very small dwarf black olives. The genus species is Busita spinosa, a very tropical plant that makes great bonsai if you can provide it with warmth all year round. But these guys have been in a state of neglect. The soil it's just potting soil and it's really degraded badly, and as you can see, this guy is just falling out of the pot, and that's the only roots that it has, so that's pretty sad. And I pulled this up thinking the whole root ball was going to come because I wanted to test what pot I was going to put it in. So I decided to use this pot here, and now that the roots are exposed like this, I really need to get to that, so we're going to move this. I had no idea the thing was just going to completely fall over. And then I'm going to use bonsai soil. You know, part of my plan on doing this video was that I was going to get rid of all the old soil, but since it came up almost bare root, I think I've already done that. So I'm going to turn off the camera and go get my soil. While I was off camera, I put the roots in water so they're nice and moist. And before I put it into the pot, I want to wire it. And I want to wire this branch down and this branch down to give it a look like that, and then bring the apex up. So I'm going to use the same piece of wire to do that. So just hold it on the trunk. And then just wire it like that, and that's really about all it needs. Then I'm going to take and bring the wire one wrap around the trunk itself, and then up into this one, and wire it. And this is very loose. I'm just trying to get a basic form. So we got that guy there, and we've got this guy here. And we really need to wire that guy so he's not poking us in the eyeball. So just secure another piece of wire. Bring it around there. Okay. Boy, that's a pretty bad wiring job. But it works. My philosophy on wiring is function over form. And then the apex need a little bit of wire too. So we've got this piece that we're going to wrap around. And there we go. There's the beginnings of interesting structure. We've got our first main branch, our second main branch. We have some foliage in the back that actually belongs to the first main branch, but that's okay. And then our apex. And you notice how that was a little difficult. So putting it in the pot and having it with virtually no roots would have made it, it had just been getting jostled around in the pot. So now we're going to lower the camera, or maybe, yeah, let's lower the camera. Here's our pot. So the beauty of a round pot is if you ever decide to change the front of the tree, you can just turn the pot around and there is no front or back to the pot. So good rocky bonsai soil. So no more crud soil for this guy. So how are we looking? Not bad. And what has happened that now that we've brought these guys down, the leaves are, a lot of are pointing down, but now they will come back up as they detect that they need to begin to grow away from the ground again. And this guy is so unstable in the pot that I'm going to add some rocks all the way around. This will keep it from falling out of the pot. It'll also keep it from, oh, that's perfect, from being jostled. So there we go, from a tree that was looking pretty sad to one that has decent potential. And I think I'll give it a little bit of fertilizer off camera and then we can go from there. The second one I'm not even going to attempt to lift out of the pot. This is the bonsai pot that I've selected for it. It's a very pretty glazed pot, and it was actually made by somebody, I can't really make it out, but back in 2015, Norman Cali? I don't know. I got some pots from my friend too when she liquidated her bonsai collection. She also liquidated some of her pots. Now I want to, and look at how nasty an old pot is, just beat up. And this guy here, I also want to do some wiring. I want to do it like that. So I'm not going to cut anything off of this because I think it needs every bit of strength it has to grow. But once again, first main branch, second main branch, apex. And at this point it appears as though the only thing I really need to wire is the apex. So just a very short, thin piece of wire. And bring it around. And then up to the apex. And that looks so much better already. First main branch, second main branch, and we have a little bit of busyness in the back here, but I'm going to worry about that. So now let's see what happens when we pull this guy out. Well, it came with this root ball, which is just so, oh well, so much for that. So yeah, I'm just going to shake all of that stuff off, and once again we're basically talking about bare root. But I don't need to soak it in water because I've got the pot right here and I've got my soil. So, and I know you can't see this, but I like to pot up my trees when I'm using soil in the container, so any soil that falls out just stays in the container. And it is also going to be incredibly unstable in the pot. It's at a little bit different angle than what I wired it, but once again, I don't think that's going to be an issue. And he is also going to get some rocks. Will that be good? I suppose it will. Actually, I've got a little bit bigger one here that I think will work better. Right there. Okay. So I think I'm going to wire that other branch. Now that I've changed this. And again, no. It's going to leave it. It's a young tree. Maybe I can even just do this and change it like that. Put the rocks back on. Oh well, so much for that. Like I said with my bonsai, I'm always looking towards the future, so we're definitely looking towards the future with this guy. But I think from how pitiful they looked in the beginning, get rid of all that old soil, that they've now got some potential. They're going to make some real nice shohin trees. And I've been looking at these guys wanting to do this for a while, so I'm glad I was able to do it. So that's it for this video. Get rid of that nasty pot. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And leave a comment if you'd like. And that's it for today. 2 Busita Spinosa Dwarf Black Olives from a fairly good deal of neglect to a new future in a bonsai pot. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.